Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 1st, 2015, and what we're looking at is a little corral with a little shelter that I had to build very, very quickly. It's poorly built. We had, with little Summer Phoenix, a real rough 4 days. Starting on Saturday, 4 or 5 days actually, starting on Saturday. He was limping really, really, really bad. The vet came and said, well, he needs a shelter. He won't be able to survive in the normal conditions that most horses are able to survive in Colombia because of the weather being mild here. And we don't have the extreme kind conditions that you find in countries where you have, 4 seasons. We started with penicillin. But he wasn't doing well. He wasn't getting up by himself. We started doing some research, and we came across a condition that horses that do not get enough colostrum, the mare's first milk, which is full with antibodies, and it helps boost the immune system of these little ones. They can develop something called ill joint. It's basically an infection that takes place in the joints. It's extremely painful. They're not able to walk or get up. If they cannot get up, that means they cannot feed. And that was the case with this little one. He got it because of those 6 hours that he spent the day that he was born without having his mother's first milk. He did not get that. And plus, he is a little bit premature, not in terms of time, but in terms of development. He's not fully developed. Something I found out about mares is when they get very, very fat, they develop the fat storage, but it limits the size of the foal that's coming. So, yesterday we had a new vet come here because, well, the city does provide a very limited service for a free vet, but that free vet has to attend to all the needs of the city. So we actually had a paid vet come. One who specializes in early rearing of horses, basically specializes in equines. And he installed a catheter that's right there on his neck because we have to have him medicated, and we also have to drain he has to do it in the joints. Basically, yesterday he took some samples so he could take them to the lab, and didn't look good. It looked really, really bad. But in any event, the good thing is he's standing. He's feeding by himself. We don't have to be, up all night as we did Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Well, Tuesday, no. Tuesday we're okay. It was actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday where we had to basically feed Canela, breastfeed Canela, to then force feed because they're not very good at taking the bottle. So we had to use a syringe and the tubing of an IV. The problem with that is that if you don't do it right, you can end up sending the milk to the lungs, and then they develop pneumonia. So it complicates matters. So right now, for all the things that have taken place, we can count ourselves as being very lucky. The vet basically said what you guys did over the past 4 days saved the little one. Look, he's walking. He's one of the front right foot is right now with a bandage because yesterday he took samples from the infected area, and so there's going to be a follow-up. It's going to be expensive, but it's worth it. We will be moving Canela over to where we used to have the hens. It has been basically I sprayed it to disinfect it completely. We are buying hay, even though we have lots of grass in the farm, because she needs to be contained. Because you see, she'll walk, and the vet doesn't want him to walk too much, the little one. So I feel that at this point in time, we're all blessed. We've been blessed with the weather because that shelter, as you can see, has technical problems. I put that together in about 3 hours with a little kid here, a 15-year-old kid that helped me. but as you can see, the incline will bring the water right to the incline of the ground, and so it would wet everything. This is poorly done, but it was done as a part of an emergency construction just to provide shelter, to block the wind, because it's very windy this time of year here. So, I can only say that I am thrilled with all the help Angela gave me. If it had not been for her helping me feed, actually she knew how to give him injections, but because they're so young, and when you inject them on the neck, you can hit the vertebrae or in between the vertebrae, and then you have another problem. So that's why he has to have a catheter installed, so we can just deliver the medication straight, actually without even the